You have everybody coming from Mexico. Thunderstruck, shout outs to them for running a great tournament.
Yeah.
And the Hook and Zane, the invaders of Mexico, they took the title first and second. Rough stuff, but it is what it is. And we're gonna see who comes out on top here. Team Villains. One is Morally Gray, Jeer in the Gray. But the other two, actually, same thing with Super Brawly. Dominican Brawly. He's not a bad guy, even though he was a bad guy. He's a good guy. And he's mean and green, and he's got a green waifu. So you know what? Color coded is good.
He's like the bad guy, like the Razor Ramon, like when he was babyface.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I get it. Well, another thing though about Mexico in general, right? Just all the huge Dragon Ball Super over there.
Oh yeah,
like it's super popular, very much ingrained into the culture of the country. So it's great that, like, you know, even with maybe some invaders doing well, that they've never really shied away from the game.
Oh yeah, and shout outs to PA Wolf for making me listen to all the Spanish Dragon Ball.
Oh, so good.
And I firmly remember watching Dragon Ball GT on public television, and it was in Spanish for whatever reason. Oh, yeah. And the GT Spanish openings go so hard, and the endings just as hard as Goku is going in right now against Broly, trying to keep it canon. Level 3 connect. I like that you can keep them same side or cross up here. That's now. Cool. It's also a 50-50 on reversal level 3. What kind of hair do I have? What side am I hitting?
I like that little setup as well, using the lockdown from the Gohan assist, caught him low. That's a great startup against any supers who, I mean, it goes far pretty much every fight night.
Yeah. Oh, try to catch with the super dash right there. And now, Oika playing back. That was the Season 1 assist call, but the 5M with the extended range, it's a nice little happy extension here. Doesn't go for any rejumps. Keep it simple.
Ooh, the teleport out, able to avoid the Gohan assist. It's big, and yeah, command grabs. We know how it goes.
Oh no, missed the rejump themselves, but it doesn't matter. It was reset Okaiba.
And then we see we're gonna pick up right where they left off. I don't know if they're gonna quite get in range to kill.
Nah, just level 1 right there. Goes for a soft knockdown and pick up. He wasn't ready. I think that was a situation where Boyka just didn't tech, thinking that the level 3 was gonna come out and got caught for it.
Yeah, honestly, it looked like that, right? Boyka just kind of like teched into the normal and no counter hit, no semblance of an attempt to escape. So definitely they got caught asleep at the wheel. No, Emmy wide awake though. Able to bring Janemba back in. Keep the corner, delayed tech on the ground this time.
I like that too. Backing up immediately after. That was so smart.
That was a ridiculous read from Emmy Supers right there. The back dash into the moon jump over the bean. Clean punish. Boyka could do nothing but watch his Gohan die.
That was a Street Fighter jump in right there.
Legit, bro. Oh my goodness.
That was a back dash out of the corner, and you're like, yeah, throw a Hadouken. I dare you.
Boyka, like I literally am picturing like Gohan looking up at the falling Janemba, like I'm dead.
Oh man, got caught right there. Vegeta, the original anchor, right here. We've seen many a comeback with this character back in the day, but old man right here.
Oh,
gotta make it happen.
Like Season 1, very reminiscent. Catches him right in the dome piece.
Yeah, I'm loving it. Even though people consider this the worst character in the game, so it is.
Crouch no that's a big starter right there with the sparking afterwards. Gonna be a lot of damage here to the Jiren.
Level 3, final flash, and now you got to guess per character, guess per game. Any super does have spark. Is there gonna be a spark bait here?
Bait it. Oh my god. Definitely trying to DP through the sparking, try to use the invincibility, but not gonna happen. Emmy Supers a little bit too disciplined, a little bit too late on the spark, and has found a hit for themselves.
Look at the damage. That's disgusting. Oh, the drop at the end. Now we're even Stevens.
Yeah, health. I mean, a minuscule difference at this point. Reflect, get off me. Want some breathing room here? And the super dash. Real Season 1 type wave right there from Boyka. Through and through.
As soon as he saw that double jump was utilized, he said, we're going to the skies. You've got one option. And it's actually, you got 2 options. It's super dash or key blast. And Boyka went through both. So good stuff. First game, clutching it out with the Super Saiyan Vegeta at the end. Saving the spark for the right character.
Yeah, true. Most definitely, right? Man. Good stuff from Boyka to start off. And we're already getting back into this one. Picking it up on the CS is very nice from Emmy. Has the Janemba as well, almost like you're going to use it for some kind of back on knockdown, or just actually going to type Janemba in.
Yeah, I like that. It sets up a two-touch situation too, because now if you get hit by this Janemba, you're most definitely dead.
He went for the back dashes, the moon jump again right there. Boyka smartly adjusting, not throwing out the beam that time.
Yeah. Lockdown. No assist just yet, so not able to extend that pressure at all.
Yeah, watching the feed. Oh, and then utilizing the invincibility.
Yeah, not allowed. No gap.
Invincible might be late 2023, but we got them all day with the DPs.
It's going to be real good. Real good neutral tool right there. EX sword. Should be a kill as well. What the tail do? That's the only time he uses his tail.
What that tail do? Super Broly all the way through. Whole villain. Trio attack.
Man, oh man. And now, Boyka down to the best friend Kamehameha squad.
Oh, the air punch.
Oh, man.
Oh, I was just gonna say, we've seen Emmy respond like with losses or 2 losses like this before, right? Just roaring back, showing so much dominance in the follow-up game. All right, now Boyka trying to stem the bleeding a little bit, gonna stabilize with the level 3, keep the corner. What are we doing now?
Yeah, vanishing out. Yeah, not a traditional defensive option. If you play a little bit more patient, you're able to punish it pretty easily. And the 2M, the toe does not connect.
Oh, great side switch, Emmy doing the homie, tossing him back into the corner.
Ooh, reset again. That was on purpose. Emmy Super's catching Boyka asleep at the wheel. It's what we saw again earlier, thinking that the combo is going to go on longer, and Emmy Super's just cuts it short.
Yeah, sometimes you can use it as a respite, right? To try to regain your mental energy when you're getting combo. Just try to not have to focus so closely at like every other moment in fighting games, but it does open you up to be susceptible to stuff like this, the resets and just funky situations that you're not ready for.
I mean, the player I think I see do this the most has to be Chris G in Dragon Ball, where he is just constantly looking for those resets on his Roshi or his TN. And then any Skullgirls player does the same exact thing. Sonic and Kill Stage are the #1 offenders for that kind of play. And let's see what kind of Oki situation Boyka has here. No sparking on the Vegeta this time. And Emmy Super's with spark in all 3 characters. Hasn't command grabbed once just yet. And there it was, challenged immediately. Ooh, I felt it in my bones.
Indeed, Boyka picking up on the same energy right there. Challenging proper. Ridding himself of 1 problem, but no spark. And 2, and pretty much full health characters to go. It's going to be tough. Oh, I like the chase down, but Boyka playing discipline here. Maybe he can try to take advantage of that in the future. Fight himself in that situation again, but Emmy locking him down and making him guess. Not ready for the command grab.
Man, oh man, trying to connect with the S right there, but did not have the right angle. Locked down still. Emmy Super's in such a dominant position, but again, with the C assist, you have to wait so long for the assist to come back, so Boyka has free reign. It's an even game right now.
Oh. Again, being very careful with the air movement. Nobody's committing to anything too heavily. And just as I say that, Boyka, super dash, super neutral, answering all your problems.
Missed again. With the barrage, I think Emmy Super's should spark here.
Me too. Yeah. I'm definitely like this. With how low Vegeta's health is, how much meter you got, I mean, 1 hit is gonna kill you and kill off the character, so you might as well keep the advantage with your own, have the assist available if you need it, but Emmy drops the combo. All right, it'd be like that, I guess.
Ends it quickly too, doesn't want to spend any more time, hits him with the long log of the law. Takes him out. Lumberjack Jr. He's a big guy, big arms. What do you think he got him from? That is the Janemba special right there. And man, Team Saiyan versus Team Saiyan Slayer is not going well. And then, you know, Broly's on the wrong team. But he's got to do what he's got to do.
It'd be like that. When you're the bad guy, but not the bad guy. Sometimes you find yourselves in bad spots.
Yeah, man. The Frieza Force, they got him convinced of other things. Propaganda. Oh, there it is. Command grab connects, and Boyka was not ready to challenge this time. Should be dead here.
Man, gripped him by the back of the neck like he was a cat. You see that? Just picked him up by the scruff.
Yep. Grab the nape and send him into the dirt. Janemba on screen now. This is going to be so hard for Boyka. No real mix available on these two characters. You have to create these situations where they get caught out being a little bit over aggressive, but Emmy Supers hasn't been overextending. Every single time the assists have been down, he has backed up and waited once again.
Emmy Supers be gamer leaning for real, bro. Like, a lot of the time, I feel like in these fight nights, they'll go down in the first game, and then games 2 and 3 are just domination.
Yeah, it's like he figures out the pace as well, and then begins to take his opponent a little bit more seriously. And you got to pay serious attention to that C assist, because even though there's a long cooldown, if it connects, it's going to be rough. You're dead.
I have no idea whether that was intentional or not, but Emmy was more than ready for that combo drop. Finds the pickup to put him back into the corner. We still got the frame advantage. I don't care if you got the corner. It's not your turn to play.
My turn on the PlayStation range. Too bad.
Sorry, I'm about this win-a-thon. I'm trying to rack up these prizes. Emmy Supers. I'm going to send Boyka to the loser's bracket.
And this is the same situation we saw before. No spark on the Vegeta. And a lot of Boyka's hits have been coming from full screen super dash. And Emmy Supers has just, it's not working anymore. It worked in the first game, but Emmy Supers is on the next page.
Yeah, precisely. Really kind of catching on to the rhythm and decision-making of Boyka in regards to the super dash, but not so much the level 3s. He's popping off all blue life, and Emmy not choosing the spark and then eating the instant air dash. They're going to lose their Janemba for it. Oh my no! Sliced in half after the drop combo. Boyka, everything going wrong here. Damn near off the screen with that spark up. Stomp him out. This should be Emmy Supers moving on with a 2-1 in the winner's bracket. Let's get the Supers to clean up the business.
That was rolling from the top rope with the mean team right there. That's Team Villain energy right there.
That was off the cage. That was even off the top turnbuckle. That was off the steel cage.